And we have hotter weather changes coming up in the first alert forecast, so it's going to take a little bit of time to get there. So if you hate the heat, still some time to get outside and enjoy some really nice weather. Calm evening outside. Of course, pretty much everyone tucked in by this point, but just a couple of clouds. Temperatures starting to cool off. And again, the entire region locked in with basically severe clear conditions. What I mean by that, not a cloud in the sky today, at least in most areas. Not just here, but we're talking about much of the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. That means, the entire region locked into a quiet weather pattern. So while we'll get hot, if you have the outdoor plans, looking pretty nice until we get to the weekend. Kind of a tricky forecast coming up here in just a minute, though. First, getting out the door in the morning, talking about heat, but not warm tomorrow morning. Temperatures comfortably cool on the northwest side, low to mid 50s, 60 in Stevensville, 55 in Easton, 58 Annapolis, and again 56 in Baltimore City. That is technically warmer than it was this morning, but only by a couple of degrees. Now we'll warm quickly once the sun comes up. Bus stop forecast, if you send your students with the jacket, they're probably shedding it by 8 to 8:30 if they're not already at school. 70 by 9 a.m. Of course, pretty much everyone's sitting in their seat by that point. And in the morning commute forecast, we're talking about high tide along the Chesapeake Bay, city of Annapolis, city dock area could have some water. But if you're traveling up and over the Bay Bridge and Bay adjacent roadways, of course, no issues. Just the boat launches, the docks, things like that. Low impacts for the drive in tomorrow morning. Lots of sunshine, though, so you'll need the shades if you're driving eastbound. I-70 in particular, that sunshine will have us back in the upper 70s by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Shooting into the lower 80s tomorrow. Humidity remains low. The breeze will be there, so technically warmer than today. 80s are warm, but with low humidity and the breeze, really not feeling like a bad day. Beaches in the 70s, mountains in the 70s as well. And look at that north and northeast wind, 5 to 10, just enough of a breeze to kind of mix around in the air, even if you're working in the sun tomorrow afternoon. Not bad at all. 82 your forecast side temperature in Baltimore City. 81 Salisbury, cooler thanks to that north and east wind right off the Atlantic in Ocean City at 73. 82 La Plata, west side warmest tomorrow. Frederick County, northwestern Baltimore County, Carroll County, Howard County. Some in the mid 80s, 84, 85. Just a little bit warmer than the city of Baltimore. Now, a bigger jump in our forecast temperature on Thursday. We're looking at near 90 in spots on the west side. We're all back in the 90s away from the Bay on Friday. Saturday, also a hot day, 93, and that's about 10-15 degrees warmer than it typically is on an afternoon in early June, and then changes on Sunday. So kind of a two-parter story here, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is the pick day of the weekend. It'll be hot, could be a shower or two, but a greater chance of showers and storms on Sunday. Not a total washout, but scattered showers and storms. So it's not a constant rain, but also not a single line of storms. So kind of hit or miss, planning around it. Have the alerts turned on in the CBS News app if you're out and about. But also, I think you can get some of those plans in. Not a washout, not a planned canceller, but a day to watch for typical hot weather and showers and storms popping up. O's back in town Monday. We cool off just a bit. Few lingering showers on Monday. Drier, high of 80 on Tuesday. Bryant.
All right, Cutter, thank you.